Hey, it's 9:45 in the morning, a quarter before 10 o'clock. It is the voice of Indiana County, WCCS, AM 1160, 101.1 FM. Good morning. Bill Geiger is with us. And Bill, you brought a guest with you this morning.
I did, Todd. Thank you. Yeah, I'm here with Marie Olson. I'm here talking about the Luxury Raffle, and Marie represents one of the organizations that our Rotary Luxury Raffle is supporting this year with our proceeds.
We should advise folks that they can join us on Facebook Live right now if they'd like and get a look at these two rascals in the studio with us this morning. Marie, good morning.
Good morning.
It's good to have you with us here today. I'm going to ask you to get a little bit closer to that microphone there. It can pull up, too. There you go. There you go. Now we're talking. Literally, we're talking.
We are talking, yeah.
So the Rotary Luxury Raffle. Give me the wins and wheres.
The Rotary Luxury Raffle, I have to say, this is our 25th annual Luxury Raffle, so we're really proud. And it will be Saturday, November 3rd. Hors d'oeuvres at the KCAC, I should say, at the Kowalczyk Center in the main arena. We'll make it look nice and fancy. They do a real nice job, and hors d'oeuvres start at 6, and dinner's served at 7, and the raffle portion of it starts as dinner is being served. So that's the time and the place.
All right, very good. And ticket information?
Ticket information. Tickets are $200 a ticket, which is a lot of money, but it gets you admission for 2 people, which includes a very nice dinner and entrance into the raffle. And there are some side raffles as well people can also go into, but the main raffle, there are a number of prizes that are awarded, a total of about $15,000 worth of cash and merchandise prizes, including a grand prize of $7,500. So it's a lot of fun. You can win some nice stuff, a little bit of money, and have a nice dinner and a lot of fun with friends and support some really great organizations in the community.
Well, that's the important thing there.
They can, yeah, I'm sorry, tickets, I should say how they can get them. If they go to our website, indianarotary.org, they can get information on how to contact somebody for tickets.
So you mentioned more than one organization benefits from this through the largesse of the Rotary.
Correct, yeah.
Tell me about Marie. Well, we'll let Marie tell us about her organization, but
well, let me tell you about the other three, because Marie can do a really great job, much better job than me telling her about her organization. But we've got a nice spectrum of different organizations we're sponsoring this year. One is the Four-Footed Friends. They are expanding their facility to include an area for I'm trying to think of the word. Dogs that have to be confined for health reasons, for isolation. Yeah, thank you. And we're providing for, I think there are 5 units. We're providing the outdoor cages so the dogs in isolation can go outside safely. So that's one of the projects we're doing. Another one of the projects is Evergreen Boys and Girls Clubs. We're supporting their creation of a number of these little libraries in the community, I think primarily down in Blairsville. I think there's a total of 6 of these little libraries are going to set up, and so we're sponsoring that. We're also helping with a number of other organizations, I'm sure, with the final steps of mounting the restored Jimmy Stewart airplane in front of the Jimmy Stewart Airport out on outside of town.
Airport Road.
Airport Road. That was how appropriately. So those are 3 we're helping kids with the Boys and Girls Clubs. We're helping support our raise up a local favorite hero, Jimmy Stewart, and also with the animals with Four-Footed Friends, and a very different and important mission that we're supporting with the Indiana Community Garden.
All right. Well, let's talk with Marie a little bit. Marie, tell me about it.
Well, thank you to the Rotary Club. We will be able to further our mission of education in the garden. The grant that's going to be provided to us is going to help us with signage. We have many components in the garden. We have we try to do things that are very sustainable, and we like to educate the people that come to the garden, which are hundreds of people coming every year, about what we're trying to do. So we have rain barrel system that we use to water our plots. We have a bat house that takes care of insect. We're going to have a weather computerized station, and we have a compost station. So we're going to provide signage for all these different projects that help the garden to be sustainable.
Wonderful. Now, for folks who don't know, where is the community garden?
So the community garden is located in Mac Park. It covers a little more than 1 acre. It has an individual plot that people can rent on a yearly basis. And we have community plot too, that anybody from the community, as long as they come and be part of the garden, can help with and can harvest from.
So different organizations actually have their plots, and then there's a community plot?
We have several community plots, yes.
Right.
And so we produce quite a bit of food, and twice a month we harvest for a local food bank.
I know that Bill mentioned children's organizations. The community garden has a special heart for children as well, doesn't it?
Yes, yes. We have a program in the summer, like every week. We have one of our volunteers, Chloe Drew, who does a lesson for children. So there's a group of 10 to 15 children, and they get educated on the benefits of growing a garden, and they learn how to plant seeds, and then they watch the seeds grow and take care of them, and then they harvest and get to eat produce that they grow themselves.
Yeah, and for them it's probably a first, and so probably very exciting for them. Speaking of excitement, what did you as an organization feel when you learned that the Rotary was going to help you?
We were very excited and grateful.
Yeah.
Because having the signage on the garden are very important. Yes, I didn't mention we're going to have one also for all the native plants that we are growing.
Okay.
Because native plants are pollinator friendly, so we in the summer the garden is so beautiful because we have bees and butterflies and it's so much full of life. We are creating like an eco-diversity that is very beneficial for a garden.
It's its very own ecosystem. It's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Bill, when you as a group, as a Rotary group, get together for the dissemination or for the process of determining who will be receiving the proceeds from the luxury auction, I keep saying auction. See, darn Bill, it's your fault. Raffle.
Raffle.
Yeah, the raffle. I'm sure that there are some really tough decisions to make, but
there are. When we got more applications, as we almost always do, more applications than we could really address, because we like to really, with our contribution, we like to make a significant impact, and so we like the grants to be, of some significant size. But again, one of the things, I mean, we have been supportive of the community garden. I was trying to remember. I'd have to go back in the history check, but I think we might have done a grant for them some years ago with another part of the project. But one of the things we do look for is impact on the community, and the garden's got a great impact both in providing food for local food banks, but also education for school children, but also adults who are wanting to get into, learn more about gardening themselves. So it really has an important impact in the community, and it's a lovely garden there, right on the corner as people are coming up 6th Street too. So it's a nice, has some nice curb appeal as well. But and we also, it's something that addresses sort of environmental concerns, which is something we comes up with a number of the applications we receive, and that's certainly an area we're eager to find a way to support. So,
is there a deadline for folks who want to get their tickets?
Before they're gone.
Okay, then.
the sooner the better. They can, I said, go to indianarotary.org, or they can call me. My phone number is 724-422-5038, and I'll be glad to get a ticket to anybody who's interested in attending.
And what are some of the raffle items that we'll be looking at that night?
There's a number of smaller cash prizes in addition to the grand prize of $7,500. I think we'll have 4 drawings for a $500 cash prizes. We have a finery gift certificate. Some of the local businesses are very supportive. Some very nice fine men's and women's watches from Luxembourg's. We have a beautiful new painting done by Indiana artist Mark Altrogi. We featured one of his paintings last year, and we're really fortunate, grateful to him and to the Artist's Hand for allowing us to present as a prize his new painting of Jimmy Stewart statue in front of the county courthouse. It's a beautiful picture, and we're really thrilled we can offer that as a prize. We have a big a grill that we'll offer. That was a popular prize last year. This year we're using I guess the thing is grills that use wood pellets, because you can also use it as a smoker, and so that's a hot new item that we'll be offering, and a big screen TV. So these are just a few of them. Oh, and the reason you got confused with auction is we do have a silent auction as an additional part of the event, and one of the prizes in the silent auction is going to be a framed, signed photograph of Jimmy Stewart.
Oh,
so that'll be a nice prize for the person who makes the winning bid.
Just verify for me. Did you just say the grill would be a hot item?
Yeah. You've been here before, haven't you?
I just needed to make sure I heard that, because I was not sure. So the auction, I did it again. The raffle.
The raffle.
And auction.
And auction.
I win.
Right.
I win from that standpoint. Is again when?
Saturday, November 3rd. Dinner starts at 7, hors d'oeuvres at 6 at the Kowalczyk Center in the main arena.
Yeah. And for folks who don't know about Rotary, because we haven't really said who Rotary is during this visit, give us a little thumbnail of what Rotary is and what Rotary does.
Rotary is one of the oldest service organizations in the country. It's founded in, I think, 1917 by a few businessmen in Chicago. Now has over 1 million Rotarians around the world. And our club, like almost all the clubs all around the world, are very involved. Our club is very involved in the local community, but also Rotarians internationally have done some amazing work. Rotary has been the largest non-government organization in the fight against polio, which Rotary adopted about 30 years ago, I think. And we heard last night from our district governor, the report is that there are down to 18 cases worldwide. So we're just inches away from eradicating polio. It's like eradicating smallpox, just a huge accomplishment for humanity, and Rotary's been an enormous part of that. So I'm very proud of what we do both internationally and right here in Indiana.
Yeah, absolutely, and why not? That's just tremendous work, and it's been a long, long haul by a lot of different organizations, and it's good to be a part of that effort, and Rotary is right there.
Yeah, and we're fortunate in our community to have a lot of really good service organizations. So we're pleased to partner with so many others in the community.
Rotary meets how often and where, and how can people learn more?
Rotary meets our Rotary Club. There are 2 Rotary Clubs. One meets on Thursdays at lunch at St. Andrews Village, and that's the other club, but we're in the same work, so I'm glad to get that word out. And our club meets Monday evenings, 5:30 for dinner at the Park Inn. And folks can just show up and be a guest if they want to know more. We'll be glad to feed them dinner and let them meet some of the folks and tell them more about the organization.
And I'm sure you have a Facebook page too, right?
We do. Well, find us on Facebook. Just type Indiana Rotary, and we'll be there.
Good plan. Thank you both for being with us this morning. We appreciate it very much.
Our pleasure. Thank you, Todd.
It is the voice of Indiana County, WCCS, AM 1160, 101.1 FM.